Have you ever walked past a dull rock on the ground, only to wonder if it could be worth a fortune? What if I told you that some of the world's most valuable gemstones aren't hidden in vaults or locked away in museums? They're actually waiting to be discovered in riverbeds, old mines, or even backyards. Today, we're diving into 10 incredible gemstones, not only revealing what makes them so valuable, but also uncovering where and how people actually find them. And trust me, some of these may surprise you, because beauty isn't always obvious at first glance. Let's start our journey with one of the most famous stones in the world. 10. Emeralds. These deep green treasures have been adored for thousands of years. Cleopatra herself was obsessed with emeralds, and they remain a symbol of power and wealth today. Emeralds are formed deep within the Earth's crust under extreme pressure, giving them their striking color. So, how do you get one? Modern emeralds are often mined in Colombia, Zambia, and Brazil. Prospectors search for veins in metamorphic rock, but small pieces sometimes wash down into streams after heavy rains. Believe it or not, some collectors pan rivers in Colombia, much like old-timers once panned for gold. Emeralds can fetch thousands of dollars per carat, especially if the stone is clear and richly colored. That means a tiny piece in your hand could equal the price of a luxury car. 9. Rubies. If emeralds are the gems of life, rubies are the gems of fire. Their deep crimson glow is unlike any other stone on Earth. Fine rubies, especially those from Myanmar, are considered more valuable than diamonds of equal size. Where do you find them? Rubies typically form in marble deposits. In Myanmar and Thailand, miners dig through soil and wash gravel in rivers to uncover rough crystals. In some places, local villagers even stumble upon rubies when farming, unaware of their true worth. If you ever travel through Southeast Asia and spot a red, glassy stone in the soil, don't dismiss it. It could be a ruby worth tens of thousands of dollars. 8. Sapphires. Sapphires aren't just blue. They come in pink, yellow, green, and even rare star patterns. The most famous sapphires hail from Sri Lanka, Madagascar, and Kashmir. So how do you get sapphires? In Sri Lanka, locals often dig shallow pits in fields, collecting gravel and sifting through it to reveal the hidden gems. In Montana, USA, amateur prospectors can even buy bags of sapphire-bearing gravel to wash at home. And yes, people really do find cuttable stones this way. Imagine pouring out a bag of dirt on your kitchen table, rinsing it off, and holding a gem that could sell for thousands. That's the magic of sapphire hunting. 7. Opals. Opals look like they hold entire galaxies inside them, shifting colors as light moves. Australia produces 90% of the world's opals, and they've become a national treasure. Finding opals often means tunneling through dry desert soil, especially in regions like Coober Pedy. But here's the twist. Many local miners live underground in dugouts to escape the heat and sometimes stumble across priceless opals literally in their walls. For casual seekers, you can walk the surface of old mines after a storm and sometimes find chips of opal glinting in the sun. That humble stone in the dirt might be worth thousands if the play of color is strong. 6. Garnets. Garnets are often dismissed as common, but certain varieties, like deep red pyrope or green savarit, can be extremely valuable. Where to find them? In the US, the streams in Idaho and New York are famous for garnet hunting. Prospectors sift through sand and gravel, spotting the shiny crystals with the naked eye. In Africa, savarit garnets are discovered in metamorphic rock formations, requiring mining but rewarding with incredible value. The kicker? Many people think they're worthless red rocks, but collectors will pay thousands for a fine specimen. 5. Tanzanite. Discovered only in 1967, Tanzanite is a newcomer to the gemstone world. Found exclusively in a small region near Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, it has a mesmerizing blue-violet color. How do you get it? Sadly, there's no casual way. Tanzanite only comes from one place on Earth. But in local markets, traders sometimes sell small pieces that miners bring down from the mountains. For a traveler with a sharp eye, a once-in-a-lifetime bargain could be hiding in plain sight. Because supplies are limited, experts believe Tanzanite may be completely mined out within decades. That makes every piece rarer by the year. 4. The Jadeite. Not to be confused with common jade, Jadeite is the rarer and far more valuable form, prized especially in China for carvings and jewelry. The most expensive jadeite, known as imperial jade, glows an intense emerald green under natural light. Where is it found? Myanmar is the most famous source, where enormous boulders of jadeite are cut and examined. But fragments sometimes surface in rivers after heavy rain, where locals pick them up unknowingly. Imagine finding a pebble you thought was worthless, only to learn it's valued in the millions. 3. Alexandrite. This extraordinary gemstone changes color depending on the light, green in daylight, red under incandescent bulbs. Alexandrite is extremely rare, with original deposits in Russia nearly exhausted. So how do people find it? In Sri Lanka and Brazil, miners sift through alluvial deposits, hoping for tiny crystals. Because it's so rare, even small pieces are incredibly valuable. In fact, a single carat of high-quality Alexandrite can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. 2. Paraiba Tourmaline. This neon blue gem looks like it's lit from within. Discovered in Brazil in the 1980s, it became an instant sensation. Today, Paraiba Tourmaline also comes from Mozambique and Nigeria, but remains one of the rarest gems on Earth. To get one, miners dig through pegmatite rock formations, sometimes hauling stones out by hand. In Brazil, locals once stumbled across fragments in riverbeds, not realizing they had discovered a gemstone that would redefine the jewelry world. A small Pariba stone can outprice much larger diamonds, thanks to its glow that seems almost unnatural. Wtor Diamonds. We couldn't finish this list without the king of gems. While diamonds are common compared to some rare stones, the finest quality ones, especially colored diamonds like pink, blue, or yellow, can fetch astronomical prices. So, how do you get them? Diamonds form deep underground, brought to the surface by volcanic eruptions. In Africa, locals sometimes still pan riverbeds and find small diamonds hidden in the gravel. In Canada, modern mines use advanced technology to sift through tons of rock, but the principle is the same. The tiniest crystal could change a life forever. Here's the twist. Some of the most valuable diamonds ever discovered were not shiny when found. They looked like dull pebbles, only to reveal brilliance after cutting. That means the next ugly stone you see might be hiding the sparkle of a lifetime. So there you have it. 10 gemstones, each with the power to turn a simple rock hunt into the discovery of a fortune. From emeralds hiding in riverbeds to Tanzanite, exclusive to one mountain, the world is full of treasures just waiting to be uncovered. But here's the question that keeps the story open. How many ordinary stones lying in backyards, farms, or forgotten streams are actually rare gems in disguise? Could the next one be sitting right under your feet? Stay curious, because the ground you walk on might just be worth more than gold.